Once upon a time in a quaint Italian village, there lived a poor widow with her 3 beautiful daughters, Isabella, Rosa, and Bianca. Each sister was not only fair of face, but also kind-hearted and virtuous. Despite their humble circumstances, they were happy, finding joy in simple pleasures and each other's company. One day, while walking through the village, the sisters met an old woman who seemed weary and hungry. Without hesitation, they invited her to their home, offering her food and shelter. The old woman, grateful for their kindness, revealed herself to be a fairy in disguise. To reward their generosity, she bestowed upon each sister a unique gift. To Isabella, the eldest, she gave a golden spinning wheel that could spin threads of pure gold. To Rosa, the middle sister, she gifted a golden loom that wove fabrics of unmatched beauty. To Bianca, the youngest, she granted a golden embroidery needle that created patterns of exquisite artistry. The fairy warned them to use these gifts wisely and for the benefit of others, not for greed or vanity. With their magical gifts, the sisters quickly gained fame and fortune. Their beautiful creations were sought after by nobles and royalty across the land, and soon they moved from their modest cottage to a grand villa. Despite their newfound wealth, they remained humble and generous, helping the poor and needy in their village. News of the sisters' talents reached the ears of a greedy king in a distant kingdom. He devised a plan to seize their magical items for himself. Disguised as a merchant, he visited the sisters and offered them an enormous sum of money for their spinning wheel, loom, and embroidery needle. The sisters, sensing his true intentions, politely declined. Enraged by their refusal, the king plotted to take the items by force. He sent his soldiers to the villa under the cover of night. The sisters, realizing they were in danger, decided to flee. They took their magical gifts and sought refuge in the dense forest outside the village. While in the forest, the sisters encountered a handsome prince who had been cursed by an evil sorcerer. The curse could only be broken by acts of true kindness and selflessness. The prince, struck by the sisters' beauty and kindness, offered them shelter in his castle. The prince's castle was in a state of disrepair, having been neglected due to the curse. The sisters, with their magical gifts, decided to help restore it. Isabella spun golden threads to repair the tapestries. Rosa wove magnificent fabrics to replace the worn drapes. And Bianca used her embroidery needle to create beautiful patterns that adorned the castle walls. As they worked, the prince fell deeply in love with Bianca, the youngest sister, who reciprocated his feelings. The castle, once a symbol of desolation, became a beacon of beauty and hope. The acts of kindness and the transformation of the castle broke the sorcerer's curse, restoring the prince to his true form. The prince, now free from the curse, asked Bianca for her hand in marriage. The 2 older sisters, happy for their sibling, were also soon courted by noblemen who had been captivated by their beauty and virtue. Isabella and Rosa married these noblemen, and all 3 sisters were united in happiness and prosperity. Their story reached the ears of the greedy king, who, realizing his folly and the futility of his greed, sought forgiveness. The sisters, ever kind-hearted, forgave him and shared their fortune with his kingdom, bringing peace and prosperity to both realms. The 3 sisters and their families lived in harmony, their bond unbroken by time or circumstance. Their tale of kindness, generosity, and the wise use of their magical gifts became a legend, inspiring generations to come.